Welcome to this tutorial today. We're going to have a look at installing your own web server. So today specifically is going to be looking at installing Apache web server, which is the most common web server used in the world. So I have here a virtual machine of Ubuntu 18.04. So we are simply just going to launch the terminal, and then we're going to type sudo apt install Apache 2 and hit enter. Enter in your password. Hit enter. Do you want to continue? Yes. This should be pretty quick. Alright, perfect, we're installed. So, a little tip to go and see your default website is you can either launch Firefox and go to localhost, and then you'll see your Apache 2 Ubuntu default page. It works. You have a website. So, if we close that, another way is to just type in your machine's local IP address. So if you go ifconfig, we don't have NetTools, so this is a good example. So let's follow the instructions and go sudo apt install NetTools. Should be also a super quick process. Okay, so we try that again. Ifconfig, and we see the local IP address for this machine is under inet here, 192.168.1.109. So if you type that in, 192.168.1.109, we also get to the same default web page. Now, where is this web page stored so that you can put your own website up on your own machine? So it is, if you go to your files, it is in, you go other locations, computer, var, www, html, and then this is the file here. Now the only issue is when you go through this approach is you'll get a warning and you won't be able to put up your own website here. So what you have to do in order to change the files that are in this folder is be sudo level or super user. Now for those who aren't used to Linux, that essentially means you have an administrator account and you have permissions to change the system folders that are locked down. So the favorite way that I like to do this is I like to type sudo nautilus. Now Nautilus is the file system manager that Ubuntu uses. So if you're using a different flavor of Linux, and you use the file system that distro uses. But this also works for any other Ubuntu flavors of Linux, so like Pop! OS as well, this also works. So we go sudo nautilus and hit enter, type in your password, and now our files have opened, but we have administrative privileges, or super user or sudo privileges. So your computer again, scroll down, var, scroll down, www, html, and your host file is here. So just to show that this works, what I'll do is I'll edit this file. So one way to, if we reopen the terminal, one way to edit a HTML file, everyone on different Linux distros has different preferences to what text editor they like, but first what we have to do is navigate to the directory that we just saw. So if we see, so we go change directory, we go var, www, html. Alright, now we're in that HTML folder, so we just use ls to list, and we can see that there's index.html right there. So to edit this file, we can simply go sudo nano index.html. Type in your password, Alright, so here is that file. So, if we want to change something, just to show how this works, I can put in here, changed, oop, nope, have to use the arrow keys. Changed title. To save this file, we go Control O to write, keep it at the same file name, yep, and then Control X to exit. Alright, so now when we go back to Firefox and we go localhost, see up here we can see change title. So this is how you get your own web server, whether you want that for a website, an email server, or anything like that. That's how you install it on a Linux distribution. So of course, if you want to access this website from anywhere else in the world, you have to configure your router to have port forwarding, and then you can either access your website or server or whatever this is being used from your public IP address, which the easiest way is to just Google what's my IP, and then usually Google shows your public IP address. So that's it for this tutorial today. I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.